Yo, what is up, intranets? This is your pal, the interweb peoples. This is your pal Guy Jackson, bringing you. Holy fuck, we're in episode 9.
Are we really?
Episode 9. Okay. I'm gonna say this, Rye. Every time I go, we're in episode 9, and then Rye, you usually say, "Oh my God, we made it."
Well, oh my God, we made it. We
made it.
Week.
Oh my God, another week with another intro. Another good times had by all. I'm Guy Jackson. This is the Stuff with Guy podcast with me as always, Rye Bread.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How are ya?
Oh, and of course, the Toast Man himself.
Where the fuck is your beard?
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that.
Yes, we will.
This is probably the worst podcast moment I've ever had to do. I need you guys to stall because it sounds like my kids just woke up. Give me 1 second.
Oh,
no.
You guys stall hard.
Okay. Well, yeah. So we'll talk about because he's gonna leave
What
the
are we
room.
even gonna talk about?
We'll talk about the lack.
Hey, everybody that's not listening or watching, how you doing?
We're gonna talk about the lack of his beard is what we're gonna talk
Yeah,
about.
holy shit.
Yeah. So
Get
what's
a
that
load
all
of
about?
that.
Yeah. So can we get like a poll on who doesn't like the lack of facial hair? Because oh
Poll
boy,
who?
wait, who's
Us.
all here? Of us. Yeah. So all in favor and all opposed. All right. I know you raised. I raised my hand. I know you probably. Yeah, I know you probably did in real life too, Toast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't believe his kids woke up. Good planning, as usual.
What's he got? What's he got in that room? Is that like who's back there?
I don't know.
Steering wheel?
I hope he has a steering wheel. If he
Is it a
did,
chair?
I know what I want for Christmas now. All of a sudden, is Guy's steering wheel. That's all I really want. Be generous of him if he could give it to me. Oh no.
Yeah,
See,
I don't even know what to do.
well, you see, this is the thing about having children now is because, if he didn't, he wouldn't be in this situation.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm starting to see your ways more and more now, Toast.
That's the downside is interrupting podcasts. That's the major downside. So all you people out there, don't have kids if you don't want them to interrupt your podcast.
Oh no, here he is.
What I miss?
You'll hear about it in post.
In post? Oh shit!
Edit it out.
Shit,
In post.
it just beep.
Yeah.
No, that didn't happen. Worst.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, so podcast.
Look at this dude. Fucking
Look at
mystic.
this,
Yeah,
yes,
man.
Mystic Warrior in chat. Yeah,
Hey, was that Mystic?
I might have butchered my face a bit.
Is this really Stuff with Guy? I don't even know who you are. I don't
Yeah,
know who
who
you
are
are anymore, Guy.
If that is your real name? Yeah.
Like, you're
The
different,
moment
man.
for the beard. For all you guys listening to the podcast,
You've changed.
Yeah, you've changed.
I may have altered my appearance.
And this fucking normie. Mystic's got it.
This fucking normie.
Get off my board.
Oh man. Yeah, so okay. Oh, for me, every couple years, I just look at my face and I let my beard get a little too burly. And my wife hates this with a goddamn passion. But I just look in the mirror and I'm like, you know what? I forgot what my face looks like without a beard.
Doesn't look good. Glue it back on.
And it just takes too long to go back into Twitter or back into Facebook, so I just start going at it. But
No.
But you
You
guys
committed an unforgivable sin, my friend.
That's a felony.
No, I understand. But I did have that's Dustin Hoffman. We'll talk about Dustin Hoffman in a second.
Oh, speaking of felonies.
No. But that's the next step. that's gonna be the best transition ever. But I was testing things out when I was breaking the beard down, and I don't know. I mean, there it is, just like Goatee Jackson.
Oh, nice.
Right, Goatee Jackson. I think that's a stand-up that could be next generation that I'm gonna work.
Why didn't you keep that?
Then there was
Yeah,
Trucker Handlebar Jackson.
See, that's more like your Hulk Hogan style there, which I dig.
Yeah, I could do that. And then there is I don't even know what to call this stash. Fireman stash, Jackson?
Fireman stash sounds about right.
I think that fireman stash, right? Yeah, because they can't do a full beard because their face masks can't adhere around their entire face because of it, so they have to do the mustache.
There's a certain stash that will not be named that you're missing.
You know what?
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie. I did it, and I'm like, I'm not taking a picture.
Yeah.
These are grounds that I
It's
don't
not
go.
going online.
We're not taking this one step further.
Fuck. You
And
physically
then-
can't.
And then there's clean shaven Jackson from a very appealing angle that makes me look skinnier than I actually am.
Also known
As
as
ever.
13-year-old Jackson, as we like to call him.
13-year-old Jackson is what we talk about.
First day of school.
First day of
At the bus
school.
stop. Here I
Pretty much.
go. So, oh, you're hilarious there, Toast. You're hilarious.
Aren't I?
Yeah.
First day of school. That's pretty funny.
Anyways, so what was it? We're talking about a felony, hey?
Yeah, we were.
Something like Dustin Hoffman.
Another good man falls.
Another Hollywood
Another
legend.
good- I'm
Another
pretty sure this
Hollywood
means
legend.
Not a good man.
Oh.
No, well, he's not now. It was a good man previously. Not
No,
so
wait,
much.
what?
Not so much now.
No, Dustin Hoffman was that guy where whenever you saw him in any movie, you're just like, oh fuck, it's good to see you, Dustin.
I'm pretty. No, that's not how that works. You don't. You're not just a good guy before, even though he committed the act,
No.
How long ago was
it's-
it?
and then now he's.
Oh,
we find out?
I'm
How
saying
long-
he's
how long
80.
it
Wait. Oh no.
I
So
know he's 100, but
he's 80 years old. He's
He's
currently 80-year-old actor.
Yeah.
It was Corey Thomas who the
Uh-huh.
accusation is coming from. And it was while she was in high school, she said Dustin Hoffman exposed himself to her in a hotel room.
oh, Dustin.
And I think what it ended up being was it was Dustin Hoffman's daughter's friend. But this
That's even
happened.
worse.
This
I
happened
see you,
when
Mystic.
Corey was 16 years old.
Thank you for that.
Ugh.
So
Whoop.
yeah,
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, there's seemingly, I think, like we said before we came on. I mean, and Toast, not to take your line, but you know, Hollywood's on fire, both figuratively and literally. So
Oh yeah.
it's kind of happening. Hollywood's burning from the inside because everyone's a creep, and it's coming out as such. And
It was like I've hated Hollywood for years,
I know you have.
Mhm.
and now I have more ammunition to hate them.
Well, now it's just come out that everyone in a position of power. just
Everyone's a
happens
sex
to be
offender.
creepy.
Well,
Everyone's a sex
yeah,
offender.
and it's absolutely insane how and it's insane to me on how this stuff is now coming to light, but never at the time that they did such a job. So I don't want to say a good job because no one should ever reference this as good, but such hard work was put into covering all this shit up, and now only because the fucking lid's been popped in Hollywood that
Completely
we're finally hearing this shit.
Well, it's been popped in such a way that it's the whole like it's crumbling down, like the whole thing.
The foundation.
look at Yeah, look at the names that have come out in the last, like, I don't know, 60 days. Staggering, some of the guys. It's crazy. But then you think about it really, and you hear about the stuff that happens, and you go, well, it's got to happen a lot more than we think.
Now, as Mystic's saying,
Mhm.
I think we overlooked a huge thing that happened today.
Well, we did overlook a huge thing that happened today.
What
Well,
did-
Yeah.
there's two big things that happened today. One of them more important than the other.
Mm.
that a sex offender wasn't voted in Alabama? Was that
No,
one thing? One
that-
time is
That wasn't today. That was a couple days ago.
it's a bigger one.
whoa!
Yeah,
Wait
you
a
didn't
second.
know about-
Really? I didn't know.
Net neutrality is dead, my friend.
It is.
Holy
Well-
Regulators scrap net
shit
neutrality
biscuits.
rules that protect open internet.
Don't panic yet, because they can still repeal it. But yeah, that's a problem.
No. Shit's gone. Shit's fucked.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's actually really not good. Yeah.
Wow. So okay.
Which is
What are the stages? So what is going to occur then? Like, is it like, boom, today, dead, gone, over?
no, they're gonna revisit in January, I believe, is what I read.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Jackson's
they're never
finally gonna
coming
cry.
out.
I might cry, Mystic. You know what? I gotta say, I mean, thank this freaking whoever's in the sky. We confirm or deny. We don't have proof, but thank the heavens. Thank whatever you believe in that we are Canadian.
Yes.
And don't get me wrong, this is still going to affect us in one way, shape, or another, but we still do have an open, free internet when it comes to Canada.
As of right now.
As of right now. But
watch this be like no big deal, actually, and everyone's all upset, and it's like the next swine flu or SARS kind of thing where, nothing really comes of it.
But you know what?
Well,
Maybe 30 years down the line, something comes of it.
No, but
like, watch right now, nothing comes of it.
Not immediately, but what you're going to see is the big companies slowly introducing little things until you acclimatize to it, and then it becomes the norm, and then they introduce the next thing until all of a sudden you realize you're like, oh shit, when did I have to start paying to go to YouTube? When did I have to... Like, why am I going to Hulu and it's throttled down and I'm only getting like 2 megabits a second, right? Like, these things...
What company would do that? No.
Well, what they're talking about is they're talking about ISP's throttle competition. So, like, for example, if one ISP was partnered with YouTube, for example, they would throttle other streaming services based upon that. That's what the big issue is.
But you don't know they're gonna do that. I mean, trust in big corporations. Okay, they have your best interests in mind.
Jesus.
EA best company.
Best company.
They have your interest in mind. They only want what's best for you.
Yeah, they have.
So trust them. They know what they're doing. Okay, they're the experts.
You got this.
They're the experts.
Got this, Toast. Let's keep it peppy. Let's keep it positive, bro. Big corporation will fuck
you know you, and they know what you want more than you know. Just look at Apple, okay? They know what everyone wants.
Just look at Apple. The iPhone X is exactly what everybody wants, and it's not
and
like
they know.
It's not.
They know you want to pay $1,500 for it. They know
100%. And it's not like they didn't create an incredibly small production run on the first batch just to try to build up hypothetical fucking excitement for the product. And
there was nothing hypothetical about that excitement. They sold a shitload of phones.
They sold
10 million. They sold
These
10 million
companies, okay,
they're
so smart. They know what you want before you. Okay, they're looking out for you. Always.
Yeah, but to have ISPs in control of what you control, like what content you can access, is crazy.
Well, they know what's best for you.
Stop.
So they're gonna show you what you need to know.
Stop right
wow,
now.
Net neutrality.
Fake news.
Net neutrality gets repealed, and Toast Runner got bought out. I see how it is.
He got bought out. Who's sponsoring?
I cannot confirm nor deny.
AT&T and Verizon were both like, "Yo, hey Toast, we know you got this really popular podcast that one person watches you live, but let's
spread the word.
Let's put a couple 20s in your pocket and make sure you talk good about us tonight." Wink, wink.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
I cannot confirm or deny.
20s in your pocket.
Let's load you up. Let me buy you lunch today, okay?
That's all it takes, man. Somebody wants to buy me lunch, I'll say whatever the fuck they want. Why is the conspiracy music playing?
No, who knows? No, it's not because our boy Toast got bought out. Anyways, I actually can't believe that. I thought
common
there
sense
was
would prevail.
Enough, well, not just common sense. I thought there were enough people out there that
have brains in their head.
Just voicing their opinion, getting out there. There was hand over fist.
And their opinion was what they wanted net neutrality to die.
Oh my god! Yeah,
well,
shut up, shut up, Toast.
It was like 80% of the population voted against it.
I got Mystic in chat saying it was a 3-2 vote. So.
Look at that.
That's not one of those like 52, 56% to whatever.
No, it's good number.
Wow.
It's craziness.
Well,
sad,
for our American friends out there, I'm
popular vote. Okay?
It got a popular vote. Well, okay. You know what? I just know for a fact that we're gonna have to revisit in episode like 50 of the Stuff with the Guy podcast, if we can even keep ourselves going that long. We'll look at episode 50, we'll revisit back, and then we'll see if they're even letting our podcast go in full bandwidth, or if we're getting charged to see
I'm
the Stuff
taking
with
a
Guy.
step further. We're gonna get so popular, and
We're
then
gonna get so popular, and then Verizon,
internet service providers will charge more for them to see us. People
just
will be
to
like,
see
man,
our podcast.
I want to pay that extra $5 a month to watch the Stuff with the Guy podcast.
And then we'll look and be like,
that would just be fucking phenomenal.
Just to get rid of net neutrality wasn't that bad in the long run. Yeah, we're all getting our pockets padded right now. This isn't bad at all.
Exactly.
I
You're
like
not
this
gonna
type of
think
shit.
ill of me then.
Yeah.
You're gonna love me. You're gonna be like, Toast was onto something. All those podcasts ago.
Those podcasts. We finally found a legitimate form of income, being bought straight the fuck out.
Exactly. EA best company.
Yes.
That sounds like a pretty legitimate.
Check is in the mail.
Yeah, EA is like, can you stop talking trash about our properties? Did I tell you, Toast, how much I love the new Star Wars Battlefront?
Oh my god.
Fantastic.
Top.
You know,
Fantastic.
I dropped about 2K into it, and I really enjoy playing Vader right now. No one can
I
touch me.
really hear that if you put an extra 2,000 in it, after that, things roll uphill from there.
Oh, you take it to 4K,
becomes so
eh?
much more fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They roll
Okay.
Take it to
uphill.
4K.
I'll go get
They roll
I'll go
uphill.
get my wife's credit card and
Dial her in. Oh my
holy
God.
fuck.
It's
Oh.
just the sarcasm podcast.
Okay,
today.
yeah, this is sarcasm podcast. This is the role reverse podcast today.
Yeah.
All right, so so net neutrality drops, and also announce what
And
Disney.
see, look at it. It's perfect though, because you didn't even know about it. I'm interrupting you, but you didn't even know about net neutrality. So look at that.
No, I knew. Oh, yeah, okay. You know what? That is a very okay.
You didn't even care. You didn't care enough to know that it was happening today,
You know what?
and that's why we lost.
Well,
Because of you, guy.
because it's all Guy Jackson shit. That's gonna be the meme. It's gonna be clean shaven Jackson be like, what?
Yeah.
And the
Look at
meme,
that.
and the meme will just show
Shave
up, just
internet
be
protection.
So net neutrality dies on the same day you shave your beard. I'm not saying it's a coincidence, but it's a
Yeah.
coincidence.
I fucked up. I'm sorry. Okay, I get it.
Your beard was protecting our free internet, and you fucked it up for
I
everybody.
fucked it up. It's my fault.
Ridiculous. Selfish, really.
Uh-huh.
What are we
Yeah.
talking about? Fox in the
Yes.
Pound?
What did the fox say?
What did the
fox say?
No, we're not going there.
All right.
No. Okay.
leaving.
So no, you stay there. You stay right the fuck there, Toast. We got some topics to talk about after we're done this podcast too. You son of a bitch. Like how much you're chipping our way out of everything you got paid for.
It's mine.
It's mine. All mine.
All right, so it was announced, I believe. Well, anyways, it's been announced that Disney is to buy 21st Century Fox
Which
They
is
already
insane.
did, man.
for
did buy it, it's just done.
52.4. No, I know, for $52.4 billion.
That is some only Walt Disney kind of money that they're spending.
That
on that.
is fucking Disney coin. That's absolutely fucking insane.
That's crazy.
So-
money.
I wonder if Disney will pay me that if I shill.
If you shall, yeah,
Hard
they'll
enough
be
for-
like, yes. They'll come to buy the Stuff with Guy podcast. They'll be like, here's
So
$60, 20
You
for each of
never
you. They're
know.
like, yeah, okay.
You never know.
That
All of a
sounds
sudden,
good.
we'll all be wearing Mickey Mouse ears
I want Mickey Mouse ears.
Just,
on the podcast. Except you still won't be able to see mine, but you will know I'm wearing them.
Oh,
I want Mickey Mouse ears on the podcast. Can we get sponsored by Disney?
Oh man, what is it? We got a meme here.
I like
Oh,
memes.
fuck.
Apparently, it's the
Yeah.
Ajit Pie guy.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Thanks, Mystic. We'll probably revisit that at a later date. Love you. So the deal with
Jesus.
21st Century Fox,
Mhm.
it is what was the full the full transaction is going to end up costing 66.1 billion, and because they're acquiring 13.7 billion in Fox's current debt, so they're paying
Ooh.
things out. Yeah, so that's why that's where they got the numbers from right there. But they are
Fox,
acquiring everything from like spin-offs channels like Fox Broadcasting, Fox Sports, Fox News, Fox television stations,
They're getting
all the
Fox
assets.
News
They're
out.
getting everything and all their properties, and that's including Deadpool, X-Men, which they can
Everything.
amalgamate back into Marvel. So
They got it all.
they got it all, and I mean, there are still. I think they sold a couple different properties.
Well, they don't have Bill O'Reilly. He left.
They don't have Bill. But
Apparently
Bill
left at a good
it's-
time because he'd be wearing Mickey Mouse ears right now.
That'd
But
be so funny. Oh my god.
it's truly frightening to think. Well, for example, so now The Simpsons. The Simpsons belong to Disney.
What?
yeah,
Simpsons is a
Ugh.
Fox property.
Oh my god. They own it all.
All
that
right.
show should.
And not okay, and not only that, but so Disney was considering, they announced that they were thinking of doing their own streaming service.
Which would effectively pull all of their intellectual property off of anything else that's out there. any competitive-
Everything, and you got to think of like so Netflix, which is by far one of the most popular streaming services out there, but the amount of assets that they pull from Disney, from Marvel, from all these side companies that now Disney owns, and if they just decide in one foul swoop, be like, hey, we had a good run, and they have, and I'm not saying if, they have decided, they have effectively, they had a contract in 2012 where they said, okay, everything that we deem streamable, we are going to provide through your service. They are pulling that contract effectively, and they've poised
That's
themselves
crazy.
to literally be like winning the streaming battle online before they even have a platform established. That's how much content they own now. They
Disney
could
wins.
just freaking
Disney
destroy
will
anything
just fuck
out
it all
there.
up, dude.
And not only that, but you look at like, okay, so like DC, for example. I know I draw this comparison all the time, but
course.
DC versus Marvel. Marvel is fucking crushing DC when it comes to the cinematic world. And
I think Disney should buy DC.
oh my god, that would just be so fucked up. But Marvel's crushing
not?
it. You
Can't
see,
make it any worse than
you
that.
see
is, so.
annual Star Wars movies coming out now, which are all doing incredibly well in the box office. You're not seeing anything really like.
Oh, they're so good.
I know how you feel about it, Toast, but when you look at the box office numbers, reviews after the fact, and things like that, you see that they are doing well, right? And you see everything.
Well, yeah, they
right?
are. Listen, Disney's gonna just become this massive, bigger than they already are. They're gonna just become
Well,
ridiculous
even
and
going-
untouchable
and,
almost now.
and going forward with all this, like with all the studios that Disney owns now, like Pixar, LucasArts, Marvel, their own Disney, it's just like everything that they're producing, you're going to see like how much of a percentage of the box office is going to be dedicated to movies being released under this one label.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's Disney not only is poised to win the streaming race, they've poised just to like own the most content
The
ever.
media race, it's insane.
Yeah. It's a
But-
power move for sure.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So there's something
and the-
dangerous about that, though. And
Oh,
it's not just dangerous in terms
100%.
of business aspect. It's
Mhm.
dangerous in terms of a narrative aspect.
And
Because now they're owning an actual like news media. They're
Ugh.
owning now it is the counter to the normal news, Fox News, okay? But
Wait, that's the only
Um,
non-fake news out there, though. Come on.
it is.
Yeah,
Hands down.
it's the only
Alright.
news you can trust.
It is. Really. I mean, Bill's gone, you know,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Mhm.
It's fine.
Let's go take out Crooked Hillary and.
Well, if you look, all the other news outlets are really they're Democratic outlets. Like Fox News is the one Republican outlet, like still just hanging on there.
Mhm.
And now Disney's just gonna shit all over it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're gonna see some changes on that side as well. Pretty
Yeah.
quick. I
But
would
see,
imagine.
they're gonna control the narrative. They control all the themes that are. It's gonna be in all their new movies, all their new properties. It's all gonna have the same narrative they've been pushing every single fucking time, and everything's gonna become trash. It's all gonna become trash. Like Star Wars is trash. Now X-Men's gonna be more trash.
They can't kill
Simpsons
Deadpool,
is gonna be
can they?
trash. Fox News is gonna be Fox News.
It's already there.
It's gonna be Fox News.
It is, yeah. It
All
is.
that shit's gonna be trash. It's
So
gonna be
it-
the same
oh.
plots over and over again. That's what Disney's good at. It's the same fucking plot. Repeated.
So it's safe to say you don't want to see the new Star Wars then?
I'm gonna see it. I'm obviously gonna see it.
But I'm not gonna be happy about it.
I'm not gonna be happy. It's already leaked anyway. All the plots out there. I already know what happened.
No, I know. You
Oh,
said
no.
you got the whole
I'm
thing.
already displeased. So
No. Well, there's one thing. Oh, and you know what really is upsetting? That Deadpool attempted, after hearing about the merger, he attempted to visit the Magic Kingdom, and it didn't pan out for him very well.
What happened?
Anybody? No? Huh?
No.
Huh?
No, what happened?
You're looking at?
No.
Apparently,
we have to wait
apparently you
Is
can't
it
actually blow the Matterhorn. The Matterhorn. This is
Guys,
how
there's-
much I love Ryan Reynolds.
There was there was definitely a delay there.
A little bit of a delay.
A little bit. Oh my god.
Uh,
Nothing.
could always-
Nothing but the high.
Ryan
the highest
Reynolds, good old Canadian boy, always there to make light of every situation.
Mystic brings up a good point. Does that make the alien like Disney princesses? Queen alien?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Are they Disney princesses now?
Confirmed.
Are they gonna make like a little
Is-
animated series where it's like a talking xenomorph, and it's gonna be like
Singing Frozen, Let It Go.
Rapunzel? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just gonna just like
Sick.
start in someone's chest. Just, I feel like simulating this. This is tough.
Oh my god.
It's just gonna fucking.
Just think about it, that
let it go.
that little
let
mouth
it go.
thing coming out of the mouth.
You
singing.
can't hold me back anymore. Like that. It'll be brilliant.
Just like that.
Just like
gonna be
that.
great.
And you can do the voice acting for it.
Sigourney Weaver is just gonna be like getting fucked in a spaceship, and
Whoa. Whoa.
and then no, I was going somewhere else with that. Then you guys cut me off, and I say fucked as in being beating up, not oh my god. Now I understand why where.
Well, you went to a whole other universe.
That went to a whole other
Yeah,
universe.
that one.
Yeah.
You went rogue, my friend.
Yeah.
I meant I was more picturing the scene when she's in that giant mech suit and she's fighting on the fucking space on that cargo bridge
PG
Probably-
Jackson.
and getting
Probably
sorry.
more probably more specified.
In case you hadn't noticed, we do have rated M for mature on the podcast because I tend to say stupid shit like that every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Occasionally.
Occasionally. So, take the pressure off me. Back to Dustin Hoffman. Yeah, he's exposing himself to 16-year-olds.
Jesus.
The Hoff. No.
At the point where he's 80 though, it's like, is there any point in after even going after the guy now? It's like, great.
Dude, they went
It's
after
like,
Bill
we got-
Cosby.
They can't go after. Yeah, but so Bill Cosby had more of a rap sheet.
Oh,
True.
that's
Problem
what it
with
is.
True,
like people
yeah,
like
that was-
Kevin Spacey, Dustin Hoffman. They're one-offs that can't be proven, so they're gonna be fine.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
No, fair enough.
Their
Doesn't
career
make-
might not, but Dustin Hoffman, who the fuck cares? Like his career, he's done.
Who the fuck
What
cares?
was the last good like Dustin Hoffman movie?
That's a good
Mothman
question.
Prophecies? Like fuck.
You know,
The
that's
last
a
good
good
one?
question.
Oh, Jesus, probably.
IMDb.
Well,
Don't worry, I'm
Well,
gonna
actually,
do. I'm gonna
IMDb
do.
it.
I'm gonna do my. Yeah, we're gonna do the research.
you
right
actually do
now.
your homework.
We're doing it right now. He
I
was
like
in
it.
Kung Fu Panda 3.
Oh yeah.
He did the
Masterpiece.
voiceover for
Fantastic.
Shifu.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Did he really?
probably exposed himself to the children at the premiere.
Be still
But-
by beating her.
No,
You're talking. He's in the cinematic masterpiece.
He
He
was-
was Kung Fu Panda.
and you know,
Three.
no. I mean, his
Not
career,
one.
no, his career was doing really good. He was in 2014. He was also in The Cobbler, which was
Is
that
Kung Fu Panda
Adam,
good?
which was that Adam
Oh, the
Sandler
cobbler.
film.
Boy, he
that got
puts on the shoe
5.8.
becomes someone. Oh my god.
Exactly, and he tries to sleep with his own mother.
Holy shit.
But
And the
that's-
16-year-old friend.
Oh, ayo. No, that's Adam Sandler. He hasn't been. Actually, you know what? How
Adam
come
Sandler
guys like
comes on the
Adam
list-
Sandler haven't friggin' like been like pinned for this shit? You
Brings a
take
whole
guys
new
like
meaning
Adam
to Eight Crazy
Sandler,
Nights.
Gary Busey, like
Stop.
these fucking people. Jesus. But you got all these actors where you're just like, wouldn't you be the
Gary
one
Busey.
that gets fucking hammered for this shit? But then
No one will get close enough to Gary Busey to fuck him. That's the problem.
Oh god.
Good point on that one.
They're on the 16-year-olds are on the other side of the road already. They're like,
Well,
oh fuck,
you
that's
have
Gary
all these,
Busey.
like-
Oh
so,
no.
Dustin Hoffman, Kevin
Like-
Spacey. You got these like holier than thou kind of people.
Yeah.
It's all like the I don't even know how to describe their acting. It's the I'm too good for your shit.
I
Kind
see.
of actors.
I know what you mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, like above society.
They're
prestigious-
they're the above the
prestigious-
above board prestigious individuals who are just like, oh, there he is. Like Michael Caine.
Michael Caine's on
Yeah,
that
he's
list,
gonna be
yeah.
next.
He's next.
Please, God, no.
I'm gonna Google that right now. Has Michael Caine exposed himself?
I hope not. I like Michael Caine.
Alfred, no.
Alfred, no. How could you?
Exposed himself.
Your
Bruce
Google-
Wayne.
I'm googling.
Your
it.
Google situation is gonna look like a shit show. More so. Than
Yeah,
usual.
my history is gonna be like, okay, so he went from the cobbler to Michael Caine exposing himself to Disney buying things out to he went to Pornhub after the. No, I'm just kidding. Because
For
we're
whatever
still
reason, it's
still sponsored by Pornhub. I'm just kidding. Okay.
Yeah, notice we're not sponsored.
Yeah. No, we're not.
Yes.
No, we're just apparently sponsored thanks to Toast's new agreement with Verizon Wireless. Shh, we don't talk about that.
His new agreement with Verizon Wireless.
All right, but
Brought
guys,
to you in part by.
brought to you in part by AT&T,
Fucking God.
forcing you to pay for Netflix since 2018.
Net
Yeah.
neutrality is a bad thing. Who wants to protect the internet? I don't.
Man. Oh,
Not a
man.
good world to live in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at in a world where net
In a
neutrality
world.
was in place.
In
Okay.
a world where net
Trump,
neutrality
Trump
was in
became
place.
president. All right.
Trump.
So, people hate that.
Mhm.
Russia apparently hacked the election. So, like, all this happened when net neutrality was a thing. Do you not see the coincidence there? Maybe net neutrality is not so good. Trump gets elected. Putin hacks an entire country. And,
Gee, maybe he's onto something.
And Tootsie, and
Yeah.
Tootsie's exposing himself to minors.
yeah, and Dustin look at that, eh?
Yeah.
Look at that. So,
Well,
net
you know what?
neutrality, it's been
You
a
know
bad,
what?
it's been a rough go.
This is capping
rough
off.
go.
This is capping off 2007 and
2007.
2017. Fuck, I am
Wait,
out of it
wait,
tonight.
you're-
Sorry,
you're-
I missed a
Back in time.
decade. I missed a whole decade. But 2017, I've seen somewhere in my random travels of random blog articles that it has been established as one of the worst years on record for like the past
Depends on who you talk to.
well fair
Best year for me. But I mean, it's only uphill
enough.
from
Best
here,
year for
boys.
Toast. Toast made a very profitable end of 2017.
Oh yeah.
Very
Oh no, it
profitable.
was no. I shouldn't say no. It wasn't that it was the worst year, but it was one of the more depressing years worldwide
Why
because
is it
of
so depressing?
because
People
of-
are just
because of
It's
events that
great.
just transpired.
smile.
Yeah,
Smile.
smile more. That'll
Net
fix.
neutrality's dead.
That'll fix
Big
the
smile.
fact that net neutrality is dead. Big business is taking over. Disney is going to control every channel you watch on television, and Trump is in office.
Trump in office kind of scares me, but a little bit. But other than that, it's okay.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's great. No big deal.
It's
Oh.
great.
It's been a hell of a good year, I must say.
Something like that.
I
This is
must
gonna be
say.
the coolest party ever.
I, for one, cannot wait to see what 2018 has in store.
What
Oh my
2018
God.
has for us. Yeah.
4 more years of Trump.
Oh yeah.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
3 more, and then another 4 after that.
Oh, really? We get to have 7 more? I'm
No.
stoked.
7 years.
I'm honestly wondering how long until some serious impeachment accusations come out, or at least
They can
movements.
try.
I know that
They try. They
there-
keep trying.
there's
They
been-
haven't been able to do it. It just keeps happening. They haven't been able to do it.
but just
They're weak. They can't get them out. They're weak.
But you see how much shit that has gone on in Hollywood about sexual accusations, and there are literally like dozens
Hey,
of
hockey
women that are coming up even to this date. Yes, right, go for it. Yes, I was going to mention that.
Yeah, hockey player's wife, Luke Robitaille. Like, I believe it was in the late 90s. She was like apparently propositioned by Trump in an elevator. Like he was like aggressive with her and shit like that in the elevator. And she told him, I was reading the article, that she was married. She told him that she was married to a ranger, and he came back with, I bet I make more money than he does. And he was
I
trying to
bet
get her to
he
come
does.
home with him. Well, I bet he does too, but he was trying to get her to come home with him. It was kind of gross. But if more of that kind of stuff comes out about him especially, it's going to be ugly.
Mm-hmm.
The president can just overturn an impeachment.
Oh, just like that,
seems-
hey?
They can. They you can say impeachment, and then the president can just be no.
No.
Now there hasn't been one that. Well, I think there was one that did that. Can't remember which one it was. But there was one that was just nope.
Well,
Carried
you
on.
think, but you think
Can't do
about the
that.
reasons why Trump is being potentially like addressed for impeachment, right? But then you go back to Clinton, and the worst thing he did was get a beach from his assistant. And yeah, you know,
He did a lot worse.
Well, he did a lot worse, but he wasn't.
Stuff before he was.
He
President,
was just a
and
smooth.
Look into that shit.
He was just
Woo,
a smooth.
boy.
He was a smooth hillbilly that just got his way in there. But
I didn't.
Oh yeah, drug trafficking, smooth hillbilly. That's all.
I didn't know we were having Alex Jones on the podcast.
No,
Nothing-
this is some serious. There's a huge documentary, over 2 hours long, about some of the shit the Clintons got into back when he was governor.
Ooh, now I'm interesting. Bumblebees
Huge
in
shit.
chat.
It's-
How are you, Bumble?
Bumblebee? What?
Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna.
Survive. He's alive.
I thought he died.
Bumble!
Bumble. Let's have a whole
I
2-minute
feel bad for the
segment.
people that listen to this.
Bumblebee.
Anyone who's listening to this.
You are a fucking legend.
Good timing. You know you're allowed to swear on the internet. Well, maybe not.
No, I didn't even press a button on the soundboard. Net neutrality stopped me.
Oh, slick.
God, Disney bought us out. So we gotta
Disney
keep it
bought us out,
PG-13.
so now it's PG.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's PG now.
Yep.
They gonna get us.
Oh man. Well,
We're next.
we're
We're
next.
next, gentlemen.
We're next. Yeah, pretty much. Well, with that being said, folks, we are
What's that being
edging up on the 45-minute mark.
Really?
Yes. And I'm going to say this podcast itself, I think this is the most shitty structured podcast we've done to date, but I enjoyed our
I had fun.
conversations. I did.
Definitely unstructured.
That was,
My God.
not to mention, also I'm like, hey, welcome to the podcast. I gotta go. And I fucked off, and I still don't know what you guys said. Anyways, closing
Nothing
notes. I am Guy Jackson. We have not been bought out yet by Big Corpa.
Yeah.
And I
hope so,
appreciate.
too, though.
I appreciate what if I got bought out, it'd be fine.
it's
But thank you everybody for coming out. We're gonna play. I think we'll play some vids for a bit after. My boy Rye Bread. What do you think?
Well, I'm looking forward to being back next week, and thank you for everyone who came out. Hopefully, you don't have to pay another $10 subscriction fee every week to see us. With net neutrality being dead.
But please
So,
do
thank you
if
very
you
much.
want to. We have a
Please do
meeting.
if need be. By all means.
Toast man.
Oh, just wanted to say, praise our new Disney Overlords, and I'm not saying it this time. Playing the
Oh,
music. from
sorry.
All right.
I'll get back to the
Now you've ruined everything. 2017, best year of all time.
best year of all time. Thank you everybody for coming on the Stuff with Guy podcast. If you're listening, please drop us a like, a review, anything. Anything helps. We want to know what you think. Give us some feedback. Hit me up on Twitter at WithGuyTV. Hit Rybread. No, don't hit Rybread because I think he still has his personal Facebook on his Twitter and stalkers.
You'll find me anyways. You
We'll find you anyways. Check out the Real Toast Runner on Twitter. Do you even check that toast?
At Real Toast Runner. I don't check it very much.
Real Toast Runner. So get him going, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. It has been a pleasure. We will see you next week.
That was Inside Job.
Inside Job. Peace.
There it is. Shut it down.